Loving the Faith. My name is Katya and I'm so excited to be back here, you guys. And of course, I am glad to be back here after the exciting news. Habemus Papam. We officially now have a new Pope, Pope Leo XIV. He was previously known as Cardinal Robert Prevost. Definitely there's a lot to talk about. I think I'll kind of like backtrack a little bit and talk about like exactly like finding out the news and everything. And shout out to EWTN and Vatican News, which were the sources that I used to stay in the know of what was going on with the conclave. I was looking at the live stream, and I think at that moment, you guys, I wasn't really expecting like white smoke to come out. First of all, I didn't think the results were going to come out that early. And then second of all, I think I was kind of expecting black smoke again, because earlier that morning we had seen black smoke. Although initially I'm all like, it's possible for Thursday, 50-50 chance. And I just like wasn't 100% paying attention to it, when all of a sudden I just looked down and I see all the white smoke coming out. And it was exciting, you guys, because I honestly had been wanting to be the one to tell the people around me, like, Habemus Papam, we have a new Pope. Honestly, like, it was so exciting, like, to be able to, like, share that news. And so this is actually the first time that I can remember like a conclave. I don't really remember the conclaves before this. St. John Paul II, like after he passed away, I don't remember the conclave that elected Pope Benedict, because I was very young at that time and of course wasn't paying attention. And then I wasn't really paying attention during the conclave that elected Pope Francis. I definitely was way older. At that time I was in high school, so I was able to like pay more attention and kind of understand things a little bit more, but I wasn't really practicing at that time. Had a lot of respect for my faith and love for God, but I wasn't really practicing at that time. And so it wasn't something that initially like, you know, I was going to be focused on and all of that. But I do remember when the news came out about him becoming Pope. Yeah, it was exciting because I was like glued to this conclave. And so to finally like to see everything unfolding in real time was amazing. I did get a chance to see everything live. I got a chance to see the announcement, and then also too when Pope Leo came out. And I will tell you guys, I was so surprised. Like, to be honest, I think a lot of us are so surprised because first of all, Cardinal Prevost was not on like the list of people that was going to be possibly picked to be Pope. He wasn't one of like, I guess the main contenders on list. And so this went to show like something that I was telling like a lot of people around me. You just never know, because even like me, who I just mentioned right now that I had never paid attention to like conclaves before, one of the things that I have learned from like hearing about them has been like the men that were expected to be elected don't get elected. And that's because, you guys, this is not like any political election and stuff like that maybe we're used to. It's far from it. This is definitely very special like process that goes on with the conclave. Of course, like the cardinals, they have to prayerfully discern who they're going to elect as the next pope. It's not the cardinals going in and saying like, I like this guy, so I'm going to like give him my vote. No, it's not political. It's the cardinals prayerfully discerning who God is calling to be the next successor of St. Peter. Definitely, of course, I know like the cardinals took their time to pray and to discern who God was calling, and ultimately we were blessed with Pope Leo now. I was very shocked too that of course we all know that he's the first American Pope, the first American born Pope. And so I can honestly tell you guys that in a million years I would have never expected an American Pope, to be honest. Like, I think that was far from a lot of Catholics' minds that we were going to get an American Pope, to be honest. It's funny, I'm like, I think people probably thought the Pope was going to be from any other country except the United States. And yeah, I also like too, and this is what I wanted to get at a little bit, that he is from the United States because I definitely do know, of course, being a Catholic living in America, I know about the division that there is within the Catholic Church here, specifically in America. And I have heard it said, and I do agree, you guys, that Catholicism here in America has become politicized. That's what it feels like is occurring when we have people like citing as, like, liberal Catholics, conservative Catholics, which conservative and liberal, of course, are political terms. And I'm like, we should all just focus on being Catholic. And so I think my hopes with the papacy of Pope Leo will be, I hope that this is also too a call for American Catholics to gather together and just to be united in the one true faith, united as one holy Catholic Church. That's my hopes right there. Of course, my reactions are like I'm happy. I definitely am happy for Pope Leo, and he definitely looks like such a humble man, and so I definitely am praying for him, and I do ask that people continue to pray for him, because of course we know that this is something big that he's taking on. Like, honestly, it's not easy to be Pope, and so the Pope is always going to need our prayers regardless of who he is. Please pray for Pope Leo, and pray that God guides his papacy. I definitely have a lot of high hopes of good things happening during his papacy. Congratulations to Pope Leo. I'm so happy. I definitely, as a Catholic, welcome him with open arms, and I am looking forward to seeing all the great things that he will accomplish as Pope. Like I said, please continue to pray for Pope Leo. Definitely continue to keep Pope Leo the 14th in prayer, you guys.